Hey everybody, it's Nick123 here. We're playing a little more Overlord right after another session of Outlast with me crying like a bitch.
Now, to
Yeah.
be fair, you never actually cried. You whimpered and sniveled a lot, but you did not cry.
Thank you. I'll admit, I may be a bitch, but I'm a manly bitch.
Am I a man or am I a muppet? If
Same.
I'm a muppet, then I'm a very manly muppet. I like that song.
I'm assuming it was from the Muppets.
Yes.
So he was about to ask me a question about a movie, and I said, let's just do it during the recording, so...
Let me do the other line real quick. Am
Okay.
I a muppet or am I a man? If I'm a man, that makes me a muppet of a man.
Okay. No, I saw this really funny thing
All right,
called...
anyway, I asked if you had seen Cabin in the Woods. And you said it sounded familiar, but you weren't sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say one thing, and it's kind of I'm going to avoid spoiling. Little glass prisons, each one containing a different monster.
No, I can't remember. It doesn't really... Is that what the weird... Where they go into that weird psychopath's mind?
No.
Then no. I actually don't
You
know
ain't
where...
too big to go over my knee, you know.
What?
That's enough!
Sorry,
Viewers,
she insulted me.
Viewers, please back me on this one. He needs to see Cabin in the Woods.
Just because he wants to know how much I scream in terror.
No, I genuinely think it is as good. I can't put it into words. It's a really damn good movie, horror movie aside.
Have you seen Evil Dead?
And besides, yes, I have.
Yeesh.
And besides, it's more of an action horror movie than much else. There is some horror stalking about the midpoint, but by the end it turns into just a chaos monsters on humans battle.
So, as if it was like Predator versus humans and it was like army sort of thing?
Sort of. Imagine if you took every horror monster movie you could think of, changed them just enough so they weren't copyright restricted, and then set them loose in one underground facility. Like, for example, you mentioned Evil Dead. One of the monsters is the molestation tree.
I heard what
You know what-
did
you know
to
what-
Spree, you brute!
Come with me, lady. No, funny thing is that you guys just go. Is that this? I know I said it sounded funny, but like to me, the scene was awkwardly funny. But it was like in the second or third one where it did not actually have Ash in it.
Ash has been in every Evil Dead movie as far as I'm aware.
No, there's one that.
Oh, the new remake.
No, not the remake. It was like it's like a group of people go to the the cabin in the woods. That's where the Evil Dead starts from, and it has no Ash in it. Like this is like after Ash.
Huh.
I don't know exactly how to play it, but it is Evil Dead. But it's like Evil Dead 4 or 3 or something. I don't know. But basically, one of the girls is basically running away, and she's like the main out of the two. Out of all the group, there's like one main guy, one main girl.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where to freaking go. Minimap.
That's one of the problems with this game. Minimap with objectives.
It doesn't really tell you. Let's see if there's. Can't really press back.
And believe me, people, he looked.
Get a mistress for your tower. I did that.
Because he told me, Nick told me, he said, I'm sure I'll find a mod with a mini-map for this game. And he looked.
Find out more about investigate the destruction of Castle Spree, seek the entrance of the Elven Forest, and retrieve the first tower smelter. I already did that.
God, I hate the Elven Forest.
I think I'm supposed to go to the forest now, which is like right over here.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it is. But basically, the tree like literally rapes her. I'm not even joking when I say
I've
that.
never seen anything like
It
it.
like grabs her, and it's like vines, quote tentacles.
Yes. There are nods to a whole lot of monsters. For example, one of the monsters looks mostly human, except he's very pale, has sharp implements embedded in his head, and he's holding a puzzle box.
Choose all. Red.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
Yes. You might not have seen Hellraiser. It's a little before your time.
But it does sound familiar, but I may have seen pictures or something. Elven forest for the hippies, the hippies, the hippies.
I love that little guy just getting down on the loading screen.
Scratching his ass. Woohoo! Loading! Yeah! It's like there must be like some sort of music inside the loading screen.
Forest was once filled with
Not that I would
elven
know.
magic.
Yeah.
Creature
Well, there is no
tribes
music. I'm saying it's like as if there is.
harmoniously amid leafy canopies and sun-dappled pools. Now it is dank.
Can't even read those tiny little subtitles.
Corrupted. Ooh,
He's
I
talking
like
about
what
how
they've done with the place.
he's saying that the elven forest used to be filled with elven magic and it made it look very nice and great, but now it's all like dark and corrupted and stuff. And he says he likes what they've done with the place.
Yes, well, it's full of elven ghosts too.
Ghosts.
I'm not kidding.
Why do I have a feeling it's not as bad?
Passes on this once verdant soil.
That didn't sound like a ghost. It sounded like a speaker's hidden behind a tree, or a guy has like holding his hands to his mouth and hiding from me.
Lol.
What creature has the dreaming brought forth? Alas, Oberon is truly sickening.
I told you there'd be ghosts.
Even dead ones
Right.
can speak telepathically to all magical beings.
They must get
sire.
really annoying after a while.
Lazy creatures.
It must prove that it is not a manifestation made flesh.
If you are of the earth and not of the mind, seek out the one-horned beasts.
Once they bestowed healing, but now they crave the blood of living creatures. All living creatures.
I like these guys already.
Release them from their pain and return here. Only then shall you learn more of Evernight's sorrow.
You know, I'm pretty sure I can just walk right past you guys. I mean, you guys are ghosts.
Yep.
They
Should
blocked my
be,
way.
but can't.
And basically, they're saying there's these creatures that, like, they used to love, but now they crave blood.
Overrated pit ponies.
What?
Yes.
Elves I despise, but not as much as bloody unicorns.
Is that unicorn eating the guy's crotch?
Ah,
That's what they
I
do.
wanna
They're unicorns.
play.
Basically, says now they crave blood, and one of the minions was like, blood! Blood! That wasn't smart. I didn't really know what it was gonna do. Ride the pony!
Fireball.
Ride the pony! Firebolt! Firebolt! A firebolt! A firebolt! Woo!
There we go. My little pony, my little pony. I don't know the theme, words to this theme. My little
Wait.
pony, my little pony.
I think he's stuck.
Something, 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 dream.
I think the guy's stuck. I can't get him out of that little hole. Oh well. Hopefully,
Although your
follow later.
imposing form can enter water, your minions cannot. Well, they can, but they will drown in a rather amusing way. You must find them
I love that.
and reach across.
Well, they can, but they'll drown in a rather amusing way. I just killed one by accident. Who cares?
Oh dear. Yes, fortunately you'll be unlocking the blue minions eventually, and they can go in the water.
Back over here.
Unicorn!
I have magic too, bitches. Oh. The bloody unicorns are vanquished.
I would like to, speaking of My Little Ponies, I wish I had a time machine.
Why?
I would go back in time 3 years, find prominent bronies, and bet them 50, like 3 or 4 years, and bet them, hey, I'll bet you $50 in a year's time you'll be watching My Little Ponies. Because before this whole brony sensation
a
came
new
along,
medium spell.
nobody would have bet that they would take over the world like the way they have.
Yeah, I didn't
And
think
let me
I'd
go on
ever be.
record, I don't hate the ponies. I just hate the sensation around them.
And how people are just so defensive over them. Because I hate that. Like, I hate how the fact they're like, you know, I can't believe you don't like the show. You're so ignorant. I'm like, well, you know, it's a fucking show for little kids. I like it, but you know what? Not everyone's bound to like it.
I haven't seen that much defensiveness. I've just seen ponies taking over. Like the 4chan embraced the ponies, for God's sake. Some didn't, but a lot did.
4chan embraces everything. Sorry. Apple juice.
The anger spell will get
Everybody
your
loves apple
minions
juice.
all riled up, sire. It also increases their health and armor.
In fact, I think there's a pony named Apple Juice.
No, I think Applejack.
Oh, okay. Her name is not Apple Juice.
Although I guarantee you there is a pony named Apple Juice in somewhere in their family.
Probably so.
Sadly, I
all-
can't. God damn.
Because they all have apple in their names, don't they?
Yeah, it's the Apple family.
Yes.
Alas, it is only a
So instead of the
brief
last
light
name
that
Apple, everybody's
shines
first
within
name is
this
Apple.
Darkness.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Apple Jack, Apple
Sadness will
Bloom,
tell
Apple
you
Pie, Apple.
Big
No.
Mac.
The big one is Big Macintosh, which is a kind of apple.
Mm-hmm. Apple Bloom, Granny Apple, Apple Cider,
Oh, is her name Granny Smith, like the apple?
Granny Smith. Yes, basically
That's funny. Was she
Yeah.
called Granny Smith when she was a child?
Well, she was probably named Smith or something, or her first name. They're probably calling her Granny Smith. And it's like Apple seems to be their first name while their last name changes. It's really weird. Ow.
It's almost as if they didn't put a lot of thought and consistency into this children's show.
Wow. Well, no, I already found some inconsistencies in the show.
You can find inconsistencies in everything if you look hard enough.
Well,
The internet is based around people finding inconsistencies in their fandoms.
It is everywhere.
Everything wrong with Star Trek. Everything wrong with the Hunger Games. Everything wrong with Batman.
oh, come on, there we go. No, like one thing, like I said, I'm a brony. People who know who've been watching probably have heard me say this a couple of times. But one of the episodes there, like they basically showed the party one's origin, and in the origin they show basically a flashback of her very first party, which made her family all happy and stuff like that, because they were literally rock farmers. They crushed rocks and moved rocks from one field to another. That's literally apparently how they made their living. I do not know how, but that's how they did it.
So they worked in a quarry?
Yes and no. Like think of an actual farm. Like let's say a farm had two fields, and they would rotate back and forth. They would literally just have rocks in one field and no rocks in the other, and then move those rocks into the other field. That's literally what they did.
Okay.
Around him grew this tree.
And people are a fan of this show.
In its branches. Then the dreaming came.
Oh.
So there's this
Alright, I
weird.
wasn't paying attention.
Do
What did we
not
just
try
accomplish
to
there?
cross these blooms, Lord. You will need to find minions with a resistance to poison first.
Okay, so
Only they can destroy this noxious flora.
can't get past there yet. Weird guy. Let's see. Oh yeah. Basically, and in the flashback, she had two sisters.
Oberon gave form to his
But
blackest
then in
I
the
actually know this one. You know why I know this one?
because you watched it.
invaders.
No. I don't remember why I know this one, but I know that Pinky, Blinky, I know that Pinky was named after,
Overlord.
and her sisters were named after the ghosts in Pac-Man.
That
So
elf
there's
is
a
protected
Pinky
by
Pie, a
powerful
Blinky
shield
Pie.
Master. The roots give it energy.
Wait. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Clyde, and Sue were the ghosts in Pac-Man. And Pinky and her sisters were named for the ghosts in Pac-Man, except I don't think there's a Clyde.
No, so I know that if I'm correct, there is Blinky Pie,
What is happening?
but
Tree. I feel it quivering.
The shield
Giggity.
is weakening.
Giggity.
Yeah, that's what I said. Same thing.
Sire.
But what I was saying.
Say there's a Blinky Pie followed by Giggity. I don't think of ponies
We
that
must
way.
find a
Well, no,
way
that's
through.
no. I was giggling at
Stop
what she
flopping.
said. Shut the fuck up. I was talking about because the elf said it's quivering because of the tree. But in the flashback, she had two sisters. I'm not saying names, but basically, then they also had another, like, not a flashback, but they basically showed a picture of the very first party, and if you notice, there's an extra sister there.
Oh, okay.
And it's like people are like, well, does she have 3 sisters or 2 sisters?
Or do they just not put that much thought into this?
Well, the thing is that we're gonna find out soon because apparently there's been announced that there's gonna be another Pinkie Pie episode
Free
soon,
minions. We are in luck. They
Okay.
have resistance to the poison.
and it's gonna be basically her. They actually show her family like in real time.
Green
Yes.
smell. Green smell. Boo.
That's okay.
I said I'm into the show, so I pay attention. A big
I'm not into the show, but I watch it for other reasons.
yes, we know. hell, for what you're watching it for, any man would watch it for.
Good point. Truth be told, I'm usually just pacing around the house while the show is on.
Poison pods. Delicious, sautéed in a splash of demon's bile. Deadly, of course. So
Demon's
perhaps they will be
bile?
more useful for
Ugh.
dispensing a touch of mass carnage.
Fire in the hole! Oh. I love they don't care. They're like, oh, what's that? Who cares? For you!
Break stuff.
I'm gonna name that one minion Philip.
Good luck telling them apart. I bet we don't have our crown minion anymore, do we?
Probably not. No, don't you stupid idiots!
Did they all just climb into the water?
Yes. Frickin' retarded. And like these are harder guys too, which I would have preferred to have all my guys, but no. I love how my guy is supposed to be like really strong, but he can get his ass whooped by certain, bad guys easily.
Yes.
Like to be an overlord, you'd expect him to be able to, carry his own. Okay.
Nope, he pretty much relies on the minions. And then again, think of the Joker. The Joker gets his butt handed to him pretty darn easily. The way he deals is he throws minions at people. He throws goons at you.
And makes jokes about poker. Let's send you guys back.
The ending of Batman Arkham Asylum pissed off a lot of fans when they made the Joker all tough and
Yeah, that was a stupid
hulked out.
ending.
It was a dumb ending. It was not the Joker's within the Joker's character to do that.
Nope. It was in the Joker's character to basically like make an army of what he became. Like I would have expected him to get like Bane and like hype him up and get like hell, like even if we had to fight Harley like that, I would have thought that would have been a better ending. Like, he tricks Harley into drinking it.
That would be messed up, sir.
But that I could definitely see him doing that.
Yes.
It's like, here you go, love potion. Oh boy, Monsieur J! Oh, he died. Oh well. Looks like he's on fine. I
wish you could get this psyched up about Outlast or whatever that game is called.
What?
The one where you're so scared.
Yeah, Outlast. I don't know how they can basically like.
Do you have Netflix?
Yes, but no. Like I'd have to get permission to watch certain, like every other show besides one show.
Oh, okay.
He cannot. I cannot get my guys over there. Or one guy's stuck over there. Okay, he's just basically just going to continuously stun that guy, it looks like. So I'm going to actually ignore him.
So many of these a-holes.
Seriously, like Shaman stupid, and they paralyze my guys, and I hate it. It's weird.
No kidding.
Die already. I think I've actually been recording for a little too long. At least this one episode.
Maybe so.
Oh well, I made Outlast really short, so I'm gonna go till I at least do the next, get the next route. I don't know how long that'll be though. Nothing's in there.
I think you have to go into the cave.
Do I? Oh, I do. I'm assuming this is where the green minions are.
Blue.
Because green minions went into there.
Oh, green? Okay then.
Viridian Caverns.
Actually, this is a
Green
pretty good
minions
place
must
to
have
stop
made
since
their
you're just
home
about to
here.
start a new
You
side
must
quest.
follow their
Oh.
master. Follow
Yeah, then this is good.
follow.
And look, we got a new place to exit to.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a great place to exit to. I think I'm gonna call it here because I do have work soon. So
Alrighty. Bye-bye,
Okay.
everybody. Have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down, get up.
take us down to Funky Town. See ya, guys.